the best to you from Kmart Radio.
Opening an ice-cold Pepsi, new generation style. Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Hey guys, Kmart Radio here. I just thought I'd show you guys a little somethings. This actually has to do with our previous video. When Glenwood Lake, well actually it's a pond, but it's called a lake. Okay, so when it flooded, it brought stuff up that had been thrown in there years ago, and this is the stuff it brought up. We grabbed 4 of them. I grabbed 2, Epic grabbed 2, and here's 3 of them here. Epic Blue has 1 in his room that he'll be using for a terrarium. And I've been interested in old Coke glass bottles, or Pepsi, old soda bottles since North Carolina, when, you guys remember that, the 1992 unopened Pepsi bottle with the race car driver on it. With Pepsi still in it, as you could see. And there's the Coke bottle that we got from Chavez Mexican restaurant, because I never seen a glass Coke bottle that big. So I saved 2 of those. There's 1 in my closet. So back to these. So what we have here is an 80s glass Pepsi bottle, an 80s chocolate milk Yoo-Hoo glass bottle, and an 80s Mountain Dew glass bottle. Now, here's an interesting thing about the Pepsi and the Mountain Dew. Both of them have West Virginia logo, the West Virginia on it, the state. And why is because there is a Pepsi plant, factory, whatever you want to call it, in West Virginia. In fact, we live close to it, and it has been in one of my videos. So here, I don't know if you could really see it on this one. The West Virginia is on top of the logo, whereas on the Pepsi one, it's at the bottom of the logo. Can't really see the Mountain Dew logo on the camera, but in person you could see it. It's a little faded because, it's been in the water for like 30 years. I cleaned them up as best as I could. This one had more blackness to it. This was smudged a little bit more and got most of the smudge off so you could read the whole name. And as well as this. Couldn't see the West Virginia on it before until after I cleaned it. Got all the leaf particles and grass particles off it as well, and you could see Yoo-Hoo in the glass as well. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. I think glass bottles are just, I don't know why they just started doing plastic. Plastic is so bad for the environment, and glass bottles you can reuse a lot for a lot of different things, like Epic Blue's going to do a terrarium, whatever. Plastic decays after a while, the plastic bottles, so you can't really use them for much after you're, done drinking them. I mean, you could use them for a little bit, but like I said, they'll decay after a while. They're not going to last forever. And I think these bottles held up pretty well for being in the water for 30 years. You can still see the logos on them. And I was able to look up, because I want to know when they were from, and what I've gathered is that they're all from the 80s. Because I know this one is from the 80s, and I'm assuming these 2 are as well, because the caps are similar. They all got very similar cap. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys these 30-year-old drink bottles, and I'll get back to you guys later. And you know the drill. Wherever you may be, you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night.
Is a state